God's dream for your life.
What's up, Divine Fam? Welcome to today's Divine 5 at 5, where we talk about how we grow in our divine faith, family, fitness, focus, and finances from the biblical perspective. Today is Tuesday, Together Tuesday, and we're going to talk about how we can grow in our divine family. I want to point your direction to the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10, verses 17 through 20. And it's where Jesus, he sends his 72 disciples out to minister. He sends them out to heal the sick, cast out demons, and to preach his gospel. And the disciples come back and they're super happy, they're joyful, and they're excited because they were given the power to even have the demons be subject to them. However, Jesus, he reminds them, don't rejoice that the demons are subject to you, but rejoice that your names are written in the book of life, that your name is written in heaven. So this is a very important point for us to remember, especially as creative leaders, because it's easy to get caught up in ministry over the minister. And I'm talking about the ultimate minister, who is Jesus Christ. See, it's great when we're in ministry and people are getting saved or people want to get discipled. You start to see people's lives transform, and it's easy to get caught up in the hype of ministry. However, Jesus doesn't want us to only rejoice when things are going well. He wants to anchor his disciples in the reality that our names are written in the book of life, to rejoice that our names are in the book of life. And to think about this idea in the context of growing our divine family, this is so important, because if we have a family, and I'm talking about family by blood or in your household, the people you live with, if the people in the home, if everybody is saved, then there is so much rejoicing. There's so much rejoicing because everybody has Jesus Christ. However, what if everybody in the household is not saved? Then it's a reminder for us, how can we intentionally pray and lead by example so our family members, their names could be written in the book of life? How can we pray? How can we minister? How can we lead by example? How can we be intentional and relational so that our household can all have names be written in the book of life? That is my reminder to you, that we all have people to pray for and to lead by example and to be intentional so that our family can have their names be written in the book of life. This is very personal for me, and I talk to many creative leaders, and our hearts break the same for this issue, because we're out and about, we're ministering to many times strangers. We're going out to churches, or we're going out into the community, and we're going to places in need, and we're ministering for the gospel. And there are very many times there are hungry people for the gospel. They want to change, they want to get to know God, they want to get to know his word and understand, how can I live for God? But sometimes people in our own family, they do not, maybe they're shut off to the gospel. And this is a dilemma and a tension that I've realized that so many Christian leaders have, that we are spending so much time in ministry, in church ministry, or in the places of need, leading people to faith, discipling them. However, the people in our own homes, or the people that we're related to, they do not know Christ, and their names are not written in the book of life. So what I want to encourage you to do, and this is something my wife, Koala Deb, this is what we do as well. We take a pause once in a while and reflect, and we write down, how can we intentionally be in the lives of our family? And so their names will be also written in the book of life. That's my encouragement to you. I want to encourage you to read the Gospel of Luke and how Jesus sent his disciples out and he encouraged them to rejoice that their names are in the book of life, and to rejoice in that, because that never changes. Ministry is going to change. There's going to be times when God's going to bless your ministry, and there's going to be times where the ministry seems like it's a desert. Sometimes it's going to feel like everything is flourishing, and sometimes it's going to feel like dry bones. However, we have an anchor. We have our names written in the book of life, and for that we can rejoice. And I want to encourage you to pray for and lead by example in your homes, that your family members will also have their names be written in the book of life. I want to encourage you to shine a divine and always live God's dream.
Live God's dream, yeah!